Day 99. And man, I almost recorded this yesterday when it was day 99. I was literally at the drive-thru at McDonald's because I got a Big Mac. It just felt like I haven't had a Big Mac and it wasn't that good, but it was nostalgic. But anyway, I literally I was out in the drive-thru and I was waiting to get my order, and I was like, oh man, perfect time, I was gonna do it right now. And then I had like 22 seconds left recording, which wasn't enough, obviously. And I'm like, oh, well, I'll do it when I get back to the house. And then I just didn't care enough to do it before I went to bed. I said I'll do it in the morning. So anyway, yesterday was interesting. I could go make this a really long video, but life has a sense of humor, and it's been a lot of time with this group that I've been playing with, volleyball. So the day was just day, you know, whatever, and then got done, closed out a job, and then went over to play volleyball at Sports Creek. But I played with Ricky, and we just weren't really getting in a rhythm. Kind of got our butts kicked, like 21-8 or something like that. Just really got stomped. Which is not fun in the sense of, like, it's not fun to lose, but it's also not fun because we didn't get any plays, any momentum, it just was like bad play after bad play after bad play, and then the game's over. And then I sat 2 games before I played that, and then we lost, and then I had to sit 2 more games. I went and I, went to my truck, calmed down, listened to some like river flowing, some music to calm me down. All right, I'm gonna go back out and give it a second shot. This is a chance to work on compassion and not letting frustration overtake me and my emotions overtake me. So then I went back, and then we played a different team. We played again and lost about as bad as we did the first game. And then I was kind of ready to go. I was like, all right, I think I'm gonna head on out, because I just didn't want to sit and wait 2 more games to lose again. You know what I mean? It was like, all right, it's just not clicking on playing Ricky tonight. And I just, yeah. Anyway, and then I was talking to my brother, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use this for what it is. And this is a chance to work on feeling the emotions of like frustration, and try to have compassion and be able to like feel the emotions, but let them like wash over me, and then like wash back out, to see kind of like a wave coming in and then it goes back out. So then I went back out, and then I told him I was leaving, so I went back out like, oh, you're back. I'm like, yeah. So then I'm going to play. I was like, oh. And Ricky's like, oh, hey. I'm like, oh, I guess I'm playing again with Ricky, so here we go. And then ends up being this other guy, Les, which I've never seen before. Don't know his level of play, style, or anything. And right off the bat, we're trying to pepper, and he's like, oh, I like to just bump it a couple times myself and then hit it to you. That's odd. Okay. So then he would just like bump it, and then like hit it real hard at me. And I'm like, whoa, and I'd bump it up back to him, and then he'd like bump it, and then hit it at me. I'm like, what are we doing here? I'm like, okay, I'll let him get warmed up, whatever. And it was like an interesting game, and then we lost. And at that point, I had leaned into that game being like, I'm not gonna get caught up with the outcome. I'm just gonna try to do the best I can. And a couple good sets, some decent serves, nothing major. But yeah, and then we lost, and I was like, okay. And then I jumped in and played a game with Hung, and we won. And I played a couple games with Anisha, and we won and lost. And then lost or something, I don't know. But then, I just never got into gear, and it's like, the mental game is really important, but always learning, I guess.